Good morning. It's Saturday, August 22nd, and it is about 12 days now since Gary, Indiana lost power. It's a whole city, about 70,000 some odd people. There's a couple of doves on my gutter. If there's any doctors watching, don't give me a hard time. The governor of Indiana came out and said, this is unacceptable. Now, he makes $207,000 and his salary is paid through Indiana tax dollars, right? So all those people in Gary, Indiana without power, they're still going to be on the hook to pay their taxes. They're going to be forced to keep a man employed who isn't doing his fucking job. I'm sure the governor woke up this morning and, his coffee was on and running, and he could take a hot shower. He could take some creamer out of his refrigerator that's still plugged in and running. Live himself a nice little cushy morning on Indiana taxpayer dime. That's unacceptable. Can they do recalls in Indiana? I realize this, I looked it up, this man isn't up for re-election until 2028, so he gets to live off the dole for a few more years. And it's so blatantly, obviously, just racist. Are they trying to devastate the town so they can put up more data centers? Is that where the primary, is that who's getting, primacy? What's the word I'm looking for? Precedent? They're taking priority. Are the data centers taking priority? I'm sure the flock cameras are taking priority. Right? Tax breaks for Bill Gates. And Jeff Bezos, they don't have enough money, right? The people in charge running the show at the current moment do not have the people's best interests in mind or in heart or shit anywhere near their person, quite frankly. They don't care. They're getting paid because I'm sure while he's making $207,000 off of public tax dollars, that who pays his salary, then he gets to take that money and invest it in one of these tech bros fucking stupid bubble schemes so he can just make passive income all day long. People walking. My dog is jazzed. He's mad as hell. Somebody tell the governor to turn the lights on. It's his job. It's his job. That's why he gets hired to do shit. It isn't just to sit in a governor's mansion somewhere in the state and fucking tweet. Yes, I'm an introvert. That's why I own a Chihuahua. Just stay away from me. I'm kidding. This is unsustainable. I mean, the entire system, right? It's entirely unsustainable. all of us plebs, we don't have the money in our pockets to keep footing the bill. The electric bills to run their data centers, they're not paying for their energy consumption. We're paying for it for them. And then, just like, that could be a mass casualty event. No power like that. Why? Sorry, my dog's yammering and I'm stuck wondering why we all keep putting up with this. Why? Is there people like me? My skin color? I mean, it's more than that. I can't wrap my head around the suffering, the extraction, the exploitation. I don't get it. People. This is shameful. Treat human beings like this. This is shameful. That's a sin. That is a sin. And, you know, the only other governor I know from Indiana is the previous VP. You want to hear something funny? So, my husband knows a guy. The guy and his wife had a baby. Like 2019. They named him Pence. Yeah. Two of us are laughing about it. We're like, I wonder if they still call him that. Because, you know, that whole thing on the Capitol grounds happened and a whole bunch of people wanted to get rid of Mike Pence. I don't know. Do they still think he's godly or whatever the fuck? Letting an entire city go for 12 days is ungodly. It is ungodly. The party of morality and Jesus. You know, there's a goofy little scripture in the New Testament, and now I've read it a ton when I was a kid and as a young adult, but I haven't read any of it recently because, right? There was one in there in the New Testament somewhere. Even if an angel of heaven comes down and claims to be me, but he is not me, he is of the devil. Something like that. That's what I see when I see leaders like Mike Braun. Oh, and all of them, right? They blaspheme. They take Christ's name in vain over and over and over and over again. Holy wars. What the fuck? No. That's taking his name in vain. He doesn't sign up to destroy his own creation. The arrogance. They are thumbing their nose at God when they mistreat other human beings. It's rotten fruit. I do remember that one. I was raised on it, right? That I would know them by their fruit. It's rotten fruit. Oh, it's painted up to look real pretty, right? All those Stepford wives. Oh, and all the hype, boy. Oh, I bet it's quite enticing. I bet it's alluring, right? Yeah, it sounds like the devil to me. Yeah. I don't believe in that. There is no devil. He's just a man. A handful of human beings. They're just like us. Put their pants on one leg at a time kind of thing. They don't deserve to be put on a pedestal and revered or feared or kowtowed to. Certainly not worshipped. And the merch can kick rocks. Has the governor even been to Gary? I know this president hasn't. He won't. Or Puerto Rico, that's without water, right? I'm sure that's what he wants. Because he's the fucking devil. If he is not, you know what I mean? He's not of God, man. Not at all. So far removed. The liar. The liar. The big liar. And you know, what's going on in Gary will happen to everybody eventually, here sooner or later. This next year is going to be really, really hard. Yup. If it isn't the weather, it'll be the data centers. Take the water and the electricity, and we won't have $1,200 a month to cough up for a light bill. So I don't know what they expect human beings to do. Yeah. And that's just the one thing, right? There's a million things happening. Kids in Mississippi. Young people. Their whole lives. There is such a sickness. I don't think it ever went away. I think we were all just left largely in the dark. You know, we didn't have social media at our disposal, at our, you know. Nowadays we can tell each other what's happening. Yeah, for now, right? Hold fast, Gary. I wish there was something I could do. Like, we all need to get action. Hard, man. Stop buying the lie. That party is not for the family. That party is not pro-community. That party is not pro-human being. They are not pro-godly values. They're not. No, they are not. Taking food from kids. Cutting benefits. Telling the elderly and the infirm to kick rocks. So the people who have billions of dollars can have a few more billion. You know, they could shell out $1 billion in taxes a year. It's fine. They'll make 3 just because passive income. They won't even feel it. And besides that, the vast majority of those monies, it's our money. They get government contracts every which way. They get tax breaks. They get land claims for their data centers. They get buy up the ground for $10 an acre. Never have to pay taxes. They don't create jobs. Are you kidding me? Who works there? Nobody works there. It's just a warehouse for memory chips. You know, and then those big companies, they can buy up, you know, large-scale bulk, right? They can buy up all the chips because they can afford it. So the rest of us who just want to, like, have a PC that turns on, you know? God, I swear to God. I swear to God. Oh, man, that shit drives me bananas. You know, my phone is, I don't know how old anymore, 10 years or something, but I'm bumping into, sorry, this app no longer runs on your device. You gotta run out and spend $1,200 more just so you can look up who the fuck played who in some movie on IMDb. Go away. No. No. I'm so sick to death of optimization. Like, I deliberately want to start doing things more difficult and harder. Just get away from me. No. Okay. It's Saturday. We all just need to stay loud. Very loud. We have every right to voice our disdain. Every right. We're paying their salary. The only reason they're getting wealthy is because we're all here. So, I don't know, man. It's time to withhold their allowance, right? A whole bunch of fucks need to be put in timeout or hit a 40-year wilderness period, if you ask me. That's enough of this. They wanted to worship a golden calf. Well, fine. Anyway. If you're new here, welcome. Sometimes I garden. You have a good day.